So please, all of you make mute while some more students are joining to this lecture. Just 1 or 2 minutes, we will start it. See, please, all of you who are joined, insist to your friends to joining to the lecture. Only 50 students are joined. Okay, dear all students, good afternoon, one and all. So, uh, for the morning session, so many students are chatted with me with the different questions. So I'm very happy for that because all students are active. It shows that your activeness and your interest in the subject. So in this today, what are the questions I got in the chat box? I listed here. Those are the questions I have to listed. So one by one, I will go through that before starting off my real syllabus lecture. So what I did, open forum discussion questions from the students today morning, whatever. Today means 14th of October, morning sessions, whatever I had questions from the student, I listed here. So it means that I think I answered in the chat box also. If you may not sufficient got answer, now I will explain those questions one by one. And these questions are benefited to who are asked as well as all other students also, because some students also they don't aware and even they are not created questions in some in that time, those also get benefited. So totally morning I got 8 questions. So now I'll go through that all 8 questions. So here, first question I got one of your friends, one of my dear student, how to recognize or check whether the Intel Core processor is dual core or quad core in i5 processor. That is dual or quad. How we are going to check it? So this one I answered. Now also I will explain you. And second question I got, sir, can we use any 32-bit software in 64-bit system? Now also I will explain you. And so which was the software suggested? Okay, I will give you the answer. In the architecture of 8086, that is the markable things why we have to use this symbol remaining all are rectangle symbol. Okay, now I will explain you one more time. And next question I got, can we ask questions related to microprocessor out of the syllabus in this group? So, okay, dear students, as per my convenience, as per my knowledge, as per my interest on you, whatever mode you have to use to ask the questions, it may be personal, it may be through personal WhatsApp, it may be through email, it may be through chat box, it may be through messenger, any of your user friendly convenient mode you have to use and ask 24 hours questions to me. Always I am answerable for you, not only in class durations, in any of the time related to uh, my subject, to ask questions anytime. I will give you the solutions, no doubt. Any mode you have to use. Okay, there is no questions such like this. It is applicable to all the students. And next questions we are getting, that is uh, can we please upload the record of the lecturing? Okay, so for the lecturing, already I uploaded because my lectures are more than 2 hours. So because of heavy data, it may get time. And today I got uploaded failed. So again, I'll try to upload it. Okay, so these 8 questions I got today morning, and one more time I will explain each questions in detail now. Please, all of you observed who are asked and who are not asked, you also observed because it is a basic benefit things. Okay. So the first question in the morning session I got in through the chat box, WhatsApp chat box, how to recognize or check whether the Intel core processor is a dual core or a quad core in i5. Is dual or quad? So see this question practically now I will tell you, if you have a computer, if you have a laptop, what you will do, you will go through this, just I'll take the minimization of this one. So here, so this one I have to make minimize. So all of you, what you will do for that first question? So for the first question,
Sir,
yeah,
sir, some students are in waiting room.
yeah, I admitted to everyone. I admitted to everyone.
Okay,
I
sir.
think now may get admitted. Okay, fine. So, dear students, for the first question, one of your students what is asking, either it is a dual core or a quad core. Dual means two. Everyone knows that dual means two, and quad means four. Four means either four panels system or two panels system. Okay. So this one, how you are going to check? See, all of you go to your systems. In that system, there is a one my computer or this PC icon is there. So in that icon, you right click, just all of you observe, you right click on that, and up to that, you go to properties, go to properties. So in that properties, you are opening this window. So in the window, there is a first panel that is here. You observe this system. Your system manufacturer. See, as per my laptop, it is a Dell laptop that is showing a manufacturer Dell. In that, it is showing processor. That is a processor, name of the processor, that is Intel. So that is Intel. In my system, my laptop, I am using i3 processor. I am using i3 processor, that is 4005 users. Okay, CPU. And in that my systems, I have to use 4 GB RAM. 4 GB RAM I am going to use in my system. So one more time I'll tell you, you have to go to my computer, right click, in that you go to properties, you have to get all the idea which is the processor in this system. So this is about your Intel. And the next process, as your questions, either is it a dual core or a quad core? So for that, what you will do, you have to remove it. Later, you will go to this task manager, taskbar. So in the taskbar, anywhere you have to click. This window is opening. You have to click this window is opening. In this window, there is a task manager. One tab is there, task manager. Click on task manager. Other one window is opening here. So one window is opening here. In that window, you go to performance. Here there is a one tab right at the top. You go to performance. Click on this performance. This first CPU tab is open. So here you will get it. What is the CPU, dual core or whatever, and your computer memory it will shows, and desktop, that is all the interest it will shows. Wi-Fi connection shows, internet, Ethernet, all these are there. So in this, what you will do? You will go for first one, CPU. In the CPU, see here, you observed at this position utilization. See, whenever my sound is going on, that the percentage is going to be different in each every time. Okay. So here in this, you have to observe in this. Okay. See, in my system, as per manufacturer, my system is cores. So what is core? Dual core. Dual core in the sense what? It is a two. Two means it is a dual core, and whenever in this position you are getting 4 means that is a quad core. 4 means that is a quad core. So in this way, you are going to check your system either dual or quad core. Am I clear about the first question? So this is the first question. So for that, I will send you this window how to go. Go to task manager. In that, go to performance. In that, you have to click CPU like that. Whatever have to use it, performance under the performance CPU. In that CPU, you have to post. It is a dual core. My system is dual core. If your upgraded system is there, it may be a quad core. That time it will show 4. Instead of course 2, it will show 4. In that way, you are going to check. In that way, you are going to check. Okay. So this is the answer for first question. So that one only I have to make this red symbol and I'll send you that in the text box of the WhatsApp. Okay. So for that, my system is dual core. That's what I have to say. This gives 2 numbers. Okay, fine. So next one, I will move to next question. That is the second question of your students at morning. So can we use any 32-bit software in 64-bit system? So sometimes, only sometimes, my answer is only sometimes you have to use. But at the better practice, better performance, better usable, you don't use this 32-bit in the place of 64-bit, because that wavelength of bit is going to be mismatched. That time you will not get a correct output, or you will not, it is not giving a right output, or it may be some deficiency or abnormality is happened. For that, you don't go. That's what my answer to this question. According to Microprocessor 32-bit driver or software, we can't run 64-bit system. And if it runs, it needs to some updates. If you are go for updates, then again it will convert it into 64-bit only. So for that, you don't go for 32-bit software in 64-bit system. As the matching of bit wavelength, you have to use same, that is 64 system in 64-bit only you have to use, and if your system is 32-bit you have to use 32 only. Nowadays almost in the market they are available 64 bits onwards. So because it is a old technology, in some colleges, some labs, they may use old machine. That time that should be a 32-bit software, but you don't use both in a one on another. You have to make a different individually, you have to use it. That is my answer. So according to that, you have to use separately. This is the second question of my dear students. And one more question I got at the question number fourth one. Uh, which was the software you suggested yesterday for microprocessor? Okay, dear student, you have to use TASM software for practicing of microprocessor program in the lab, or you may use MASM software. Both the softwares are open source software available free of cost in the website, and you have to download it, you have to use. That's what these two are user friendly, and in that anyone or both you can use for your practice. So TOSM software is with me. I'll send you whenever we have to start a lab session, practical session. We have to start. I'll send you this software TOSM, and we will practice all the lab practical programs by using this software, this tool. Okay. So this is the answer to this question. And one more questions I got. Really, I appreciated this question who are asking to me. Very fantastic, because in depth. These questions are rises only whenever you are going to study in depth. It means that this student is studying very in depth in the subject. I am very for that. Really, I appreciated you. So, what is that question? The question is, sir, in the architecture 8086, every shape is rectangle. Okay. So, all other every shape is rectangle, but only two shape. He is marked very nice. Only these two shapes are uh, only those shaped are not a rectangle. It means it is showing up some logicals in the any reason behind that. Very good, by recognizing, by catching these questions. Okay. So my answer to this question is, see, all these whatever you have to use these blocks like these are the yeah, that is ABCD registers, whatever registers you are using. So these indicates a memory. These indicates a memory. The memory chip is always it is in the shape of round or in the shape of rectangle, right? Even though in your mobile memory chips are there, how it looks? It looks like a rectangle. Okay. So for that, all the memory related in the 8086 microprocessor we have to use rectangular blocks. So and we have to make these two sections different sections. One section is BIU, that is bus interface unit, and the second is executable units. So in this whatever sections blocks we have to use for rectangle, that is related to memory. That is related to memory, and whatever we have to use this symbol. So this symbol indicates. See, I mentioned here inside this there is a summation. I mentioned here there is a summation. This summation, one meaning it will give, that is looks like a summation, and another meaning it looks like a logical gates. So always your logical gates is two or more than two inputs and one output, right? So except NOT gate, only NOT gate is having one input and one output. But remaining all other except NOT gate, all are more than two or more than two inputs and one outputs. This is a symbol related to logical gates, as well as this is the symbol related to summation. So why I have to use two words, summation and logical gate? It means summation is used for arithmetic operations. That's what we have to mention here: arithmetic operations and logical operations flags. We have to use logical and arithmetic. So summation in the sense arithmetic, and this gate symbol in the sense logically. So for that we have to use this symbol as a special symbol for arithmetic operations in the bus interface unit section, and same arithmetic and logical operations in the execution unit section. So is it your answer? Whatever you ask the question to me. Okay. So in this way, you have to recognize and answer it. So after that, so what I answer, that is nothing but it is in the symbol. It is in the symbol of summations. It means arithmetic operations related. It means arithmetic operations, and also it is a looks like a gate symbol. Two input or more than two input and one output. For that also we have to use logical gates also. For that purpose we are using a different symbol for this reason. Okay. So next, I think I cleared the fifth question. So next one, I got one more question, that is, can we ask questions related to microprocessor out of the syllabus in the group? Dear student, if you are really have a fear, or if you are really hesitate to ask the questions, what you will do? You will ask the questions personally through my WhatsApp number, personally through chat box, personally through my email, whatever the your needful, your useful, your easiest convenient mode you have to use for communication to me. Always I'm very happy with all the modes to getting the questions from you students, and always I am ready to answerable for your questions. Okay. So
Hello, sir.
down, yeah. Any
Some
questions?
student in meeting room.
Yeah, please.
Some student in meeting room.
Okay, okay. Yes, fine. Yeah, I given permission. Dear students, please you get admitted within the time, because while I am going to explanation, मेरा ज्ञान पूरा explanation में हो जाएगा. So that time I may miss to get admitted to you. Okay. So it is my request to all, please all of you get admitted within time. Okay, because you may miss the some good concept whatever I'm explaining. So I started from 20 minutes, 20 minutes whatever I explained, you may miss that data, and it may disconnected with upcoming whatever I have to explain. So it is my request all of you get within the time inside the room. Okay, thank you. So This is the question. Any questions you have to ask in any time, no problem. I am always responding to you. My only the duty, I am only the here for you student, for that whatever you ask related to my subject, always I will answerable to you. I am very happy for that. So next question. Next, two students are asking this question, same questions, that is lecture video. So actually, I uploaded lecture video. I will show you that. I will show you that uh, in that YouTube. That is okay. So this is the YouTube channel. Something went wrong yesterday's YouTube. Actually, I uploaded. So here also some I got the message something went wrong. So today I will correct it and I will resend you about all my lecture videos. Okay. So why this problem is happening? It means that my videos lectures are all more than 2 hours. So it is up to 2 hours is okay to easily upload. So due to more than 2 hours, they may get more time. They may not get space in the YouTube, so I will try to check and I will update you soon all my videos lecture. Okay. So this is the things. Today's whatever I get questions. So still also, my dear students, still also you have any questions, please ask me in the chat box or in overally or by phone call, whatever. Okay. So this is the fashions. I will carry on my lectures. And some of the students they called me and asked. I didn't tell the name in the group. Some of the students. So this subject is too much tough subjects. We are here by, heard by seniors and other students and other friends, so whatever they are studying in other colleges. Microprocessor is a toughest subject, sir. We are very getting difficult to understand. Dear all students, I am here. You don't worry. Whatever you have a doubts, you feel free to ask the questions and get clarified from me. And doubt keep in your mind such like that, oh, this subject is tough. Anyhow, beginning at beginning you may get feel like that, but whenever you have to complete second model, because in the second model overall history will come about the instructions. Whenever you have to complete it second model, that time you will get confident of this subject. Okay. So at the beginning only you don't keep in your mind. So minimum 3 to 4 students yesterday's I got messages and I got phone calls. Sir, this subject is very tough subject, sir. Sir, we are getting difficult to understand. So make you feel free. I make you very easy about this subject. So first in its entire clear notes I given you like that. Every model I will give you clear notes as per your prescribed university syllabus. So I will make you easy in the notes and I will make you easy in my lecturing also. So and some of the students they may feel I am going bit speed. So now onwards I will reduce my speed. I will reduce my speed. Okay. And some of the messages I got from village students. So maybe some of the villages they may not that much forward in the education field. So in that you may get difficult to understand the English language. So now onwards, I am using very common English language as all of you should understood. Okay. So because of some rural, some village students, they may get difficult about the English language. You don't get to feel about English is a tough. I will make you very easiness about your language communications and about this subject. I will make you easy. But every day, 1 or 2 hours, you have to study about this subject, and whatever the questions are get raised while you are studying, please you have to communicate to me and ask all the doubts. Whatever your friends are did at morning today, same thing you also try to ask the questions and get the solutions from me. And every corner point of this microprocessor, you try to understand whatever I explain in the class. And now onwards, I will go very slow. Anyhow, we have a lot of time up to December end. So anyhow, we have to complete this syllabus. This much time is more than enough. So that's what we don't go speed. We go as a slow, and we will try to understand each and every concept of this subject. Okay, so dear students, don't feel bad about this subject is tough. I will say definitely at the end of this semester, you only saying, oh, this much easiest subject in the microprocessor. Please be confident, that much easiness I will make you day by day about this subject. Okay, so all remaining subjects are softwareable subjects, but this is a bit that is coding part of microprocessor. You do not keep that fear with you. I will here for you to solve all your questions. So today I have to got eight number of totally eight questions. The number of questions are eight. So tomorrow onwards, I am expecting more questions from you. So like that, you have to ask the questions. Okay. So I think whatever doubts is there, whatever bad feel is there with you, I make clear. So please cooperate me, students. Even though you are facing any problems, you personally message me. No problem. I will understand your problems and in such a way that I will try to make you understand, and I'll try to make you easy of this subject. Oh, is it fine? So
Yes.
actually today's this session is practical session. Today's that session because I'm going to start theory only. Whenever we have to go for practical after completion of this second unit, because in this second unit entire the set of instructions. Once you have to understand that instructions and addressing modes, that time it is easy for you to write the microprocessor code. So that's what again this week I have to take your theory class only. So still also again 3 to 5 minutes I'll give you time. If still also any questions, please I am very humble request to you to ask me the questions. But only my aim is I if you are happy about this subject, then only I am happy. So if you are happy, then I will eat more today. So I am like that person, like that. Stop. Please, you cooperate me. Try to ask the questions. And wherever, whatever the topic also you are not understood, please message me separately, sir. This topic I'm not get clear. Please repeat it. And one more thing, now I will tell you. Always at evening 6 to 7 the time 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I am free for that time. I am totally free. In that time also, anyone you have to use ask more questions because especially that 6 to 7 I am too much free. In that time, you make a schedule to asking questions to me. And if emergency is there, that emergency questions anytime you have to ask, no problem. Whatever I am busy schedule, I will make free 5 to 10 minutes and I will answer to your questions. So please, you understand my helping nature. You understand my interest in the subjects and get utilization from me. Okay. Thank you, students, asking. Especially today's whatever these questions are asked, I am appreciating you a lot and I am thankful to you. Please, such kind of attitude you have to keep on do in your all subjects. Okay. Thank you for that. Whatever doubts in your mind, in the chat box also I answered, and in front of all of you whole class also I have to explain. Please, all of you get benefited. Okay. So fine. Next, I'll start my real session. That is, can I move to actual class now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Thank you. So in after yesterday's just I explained in the yesterday's lecture just I explained that is architecture of 8086. So architecture of 8086 it obeys almost all the rules of architecture of 8086. So this is the fine. This is the okay. Again, one students are waiting room, so I'll check. Anyone is waiting room. Okay, fine. I get admitted to everyone. Yes. Okay. Dear all students, I send you. I saved you yesterday. Whatever I prepared notes on second unit. So every day, every unit, I'll send you notes. Whatever my handwritten notes to you. What you will do? Whatever I covered particular day, whatever I covered particular day, that much topic, that much syllabus on that only you are going to study. It may get easiness to you because who are feel like the subject is tough. So those students, my suggestion, every day whatever I covered that day only you have to complete your study. Take 2 3 4 hours, how much time you need, and that you only have to complete that study. You make perfect in that topic, and you have to make a list of whatever the questions are arises, difficulties are arises. You have to make a list like today's whatever I said. So dear all students, these questions I'll share with you in the WhatsApp. Just a minute. uh, you because in May it is you have to use in upcoming days also. So I'll go to WhatsApp. So in that WhatsApp, I have to in your microprocessor group. I will send you that. Yeah, this subject. Okay, in this I have to save on the desktop. So what is the name? Microprocessor of work. Okay. So see, all of you check it. Whatever you I listed up to now, I explained. I send you this one to your microprocessor group. So this one, like this, whatever I listed, all collected your questions. So whatever you were asking questions, I collected and I make it as a list. I make it as a list. Like this, you try to make a list of your own questions while studying this subject. So in this way, every day you have to follow. Automatically this subject becomes very easy. Automatically these subjects become very easy. Okay, dear students? Yes, fine. So always you have to follow in a good proper way with my notes, with my lecture teaching, and with your questions, all your questions. So you will get perfect about this subject, and automatically you have to lose the fearness of this subject. And always you be active, be prompt, be regular, be attend the all lectures. If subject is automatically becoming very easy to you. Okay, dear students. Yes, fine. Uh, Okay, one more I got. Am I got any questions? Uh, I'll check. Okay, why processor need SC? Okay, so up to 230. No, no. Okay, can I announce? Okay, dear all students, so this is the doubts, so whatever I have to cover today. So one of professor that is Professor Ranjit Kagde sir is waiting to give you to talk with you something. So sir will take just 5 minutes this session. Okay, so please all of you listen what sir is saying to you. That sir is Ranjit Kagde sir. Right. Right. Recording stop कीजिए. तो stop out करो. Resume. अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है.
Hello. Hello, am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So already I have shared some information on a group, our data structure group and our official group also. So regarding the NSS, right? So NSS is our national service scheme. In Marathi, we are calling them as a Rashtriya Seva Yojana. Right. So few of the student is asking about, sir, please explain it about what is NSS and everything. So, but now the urgent activities, so we need to send the name of all the NSS members on urgent basis. So first thing is those who are interested to join the NSS. NSS. So can I explain you in Marathi so that you will understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
NSS म्हणजे काय आहे? राष्ट्रीय सेवा योजना. त्यामध्ये आपण सोसायटल ऍक्टिव्हिटीज वी आर कंडक्टिंग ऑल द सोसायटी रिलेटेड ऍक्टिव्हिटीज फ्रॉम आवर कॉलेज, राईट? नाउ फॉर एक्झाम्पल, so at the time of Wari, so we are distributing the waters, mineral waters, and after that we are distributing the food on behalf of our college. So these kind of services we are providing to the society, so through our NSS only, right? So to participate in the NSS, or to, if you are interested to do such kind of societal activity, first thing is you need to become a member of this NSS activity or of this NSS, right? So first, to become a member of this NSS, so already I have shared the registration related things. So you need to complete all these registration related things today only, right? And up to today evening, so I have to send the name of all the students to the university. Now any queries, or already I have shared the form, so if you want to ask some questions related with the NSS, so you can ask. आणि NSS म्हणजे काय, अजून आपण एक आठवड्याचा कॅम्प घेतो. यामध्ये एखादा आपण गाव आपण दत्तक घेतलं जातं आणि त्या ठिकाणी आपण एक आठवड्याचा कॅम्प घेतो. तिथं आपण एक आठवडा मुक्कामी असतो किंवा 6-7 दिवस आपण मुक्कामी असतो आणि विविध ऍक्टिव्हिटी आपण, कल्चरल ऍक्टिव्हिटी असतील, परत सोसायटल ऍक्टिव्हिटीज असतील किंवा क्लिनिंग रिलेटेड काही ऍक्टिव्हिटीज असतील, ह्या सगळ्या ऍक्टिव्हिटी आपण तिथं परफॉर्म करतो. ठीक आहे, हे एक आणखी एक एक्झाम्पल झालं. अँड in the previous year, we have already adopted one Gopalpur as for the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, right? So due to this pandemic situation, we are not conducting this activity. But before pandemic, so every week we are visiting to Gopalpur, and we are organizing some camp. For example, what we can call, so Pathanatya. Have you heard the Pathanatya? Pathanatya.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
असे पथनाट्य घेणे किंवा विविध ऍक्टिव्हिटी करणे, अशा आपण त्यांना जनजागृती करणे किंवा एखाद्या गोष्टीबद्दल आपण त्यांना गोष्टी सांगतो. किंवा फॉर एक्झाम्पल आणखी अजून ऍक्टिव्हिटी म्हणलं तर एक्सटेन्शन ऍक्टिव्हिटी आपण करतो, किंवा विविध शाळांना व्हिजिट करणे आणि तिथल्या शाळेमधील मुलांना ज्या काही नवीन गोष्टी आहेत त्या त्यांना एक्सप्लेन करून सांगले. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, हाऊ टू यूज द कम्प्युटर, किंवा कम्प्युटरचा कसा वापर केला पाहिजे, किंवा कम्प्युटर म्हणजे काय, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी आपण तिथं जाऊन त्यांना सांगतो. किंवा एज्युकेशन क्षेत्रामध्ये नवीन स्कीम कुठल्या आलेल्या आहेत किंवा गव्हर्नमेंटच्या कुठल्या कुठल्या फॅसिलिटी आहेत ते आपण सांगतो. आता सगळ्यात करंट ऍक्टिव्हिटी किंवा सगळीकडे चालणारी ऍक्टिव्हिटी म्हणजे आता सध्या वॅक्सिनेशन आहे. वॅक्सिनेशन बद्दल महत्व सांगणे आणि वॅक्सिनेशन करून घेतली पाहिजे, सर्वांनी केली पाहिजे, वॅक्सिनेशन करण्यासाठी काय प्रोसिजर आहे, ह्या सगळ्या आपण ऍक्टिव्हिटी NSSच्या अंडर राबवतो. आपल्या ज्या कॉलेजमध्ये ज्या काही सोसायटल ऍक्टिव्हिटी होतात त्या सगळ्या आपल्या NSSच्या अंडर होतात. अँड after that, so if you are a member of NSS activity, so whatever the activity is conducted, so for every activity you will get a certificate, right? इथं प्रत्येक ऍक्टिव्हिटीचं तुम्हाला सर्टिफिकेट दिलं जाईल. NSS मेंबरशिपचं सर्टिफिकेट मिळेल, किंवा त्याच्या NSS मेंबर म्हणून तुम्हालाही त्याचा रिझ्यूम मध्ये ऍज अ एक्स्ट्रा ऍक्टिव्हिटी म्हणून तुम्ही ऍड करू शकता. ठीक आहे, अँड दिस विल बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू ऑल्सो, अँड डेफिनेटली दिस विल ऍड द व्हॅल्यूज इन युअर रिझ्यूम, right? And definitely your confidence is confidence building, or what we can call. So if you participate in such kind of activity, so definitely your confidence is also get increased, right? So for that purpose, so meanwhile, so this is short introduction I have given related with the NSS. So at the time of after completion of your registration, so we'll discuss in detail. So meanwhile, so already I have shared the link on a group. All of you do the registration. So if you are facing any problem, so you can contact to me immediately. You can contact to me. I hope everyone is having my number. हा, काही अडचण असेल तर विचारू शकताय. हॅलो.
No
सर
doubt,
ते
sir.
कसं असते का रिलेटेड टायमिंग असते?
काय झालं? हॅलो. Not audible clearly. Please repeat. टायमिंग बद्दल काय विचारलं कुणीतरी?
ते जे आपण करतोय ना ते
हा.
कधी पण महिन्यातून असतं म्हणजे
हा नाही हे प्लॅन
कोविड आहे म्हणून करायचं असं.
कशाबद्दल विचारता तुम्ही? ऍक्टिव्हिटी बद्दल विचारताय का आत्ताच्या रजिस्ट्रेशन बद्दल विचारताय?
ऍक्टिव्हिटी मी.
हा, ऍक्टिव्हिटी हा डिपेंड्स ऑन द सिच्युएशन. आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल वारी असेल तर त्या वारीच्या वेळी ज्या काही ऍक्टिव्हिटी असतील, सपोज त्यावेळी शेड्यूल केल्या जातील, त्यानुसार सगळ्यांच्या कन्व्हिनियन्स प्रमाणे होतात ते, किंवा कुणाला एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट्स घ्यायची गरज नाहीये. आता समजा फॉर एक्झाम्पल वारी असेल, वारीच्या वेळी जर वॉटर डिस्ट्रीब्युशन असेल तर एक ठराविक स्लॉट दिला जाईल, 1 किंवा 2 तासाचा स्लॉट असेल, त्यावेळी एवढ्या स्टुडंटनी जायचं, तिथं ते डिस्ट्रीब्युशन करायचे, फोटो सेशन होणार, परत तुमचे न्यूजला देणार किंवा न्यूजला काही बीट्स दिले जातात वगैरे, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी होणार. आणि ते डिपेंडिंग ऑन द रिक्वायरमेंट किंवा डिपेंडिंग ऑन ऍज पर द इन्स्ट्रक्शन गिवन बाय अवर NSS director or NSS coordinator, we are performing all this activity. And definitely, so you will enjoy this activity.
सर ते अर्न अँड लर्न मध्ये येतं का?
नाही, earn and learn is different activity. Earn and learn is a different part and this NSS is different part. So don't combine earn and learn, and earn and learn is our college related scheme and NSS is our national, or this is a different scheme. This is the extra activity we are conducting. NSS is different. Yes.
मी आता रजिस्टर केलंय त्या पोर्टल वरून. युजर नेम आणि पासवर्ड काय टाकायचं तिथं? का तर रजिस्टर करताना युजर नेम वगैरे काहीच विचारलं नाही.
न्यू रजिस्ट्रेशन केलंय ना तुम्ही?
हा,
मग तुमचं रजिस्ट्रेशन झालं का सगळं कम्प्लीट?
रजिस्ट्रेशन कम्प्लिटेड म्हणतंय आणि रजिस्टर ID काहीतरी दाखवतंय, RV वगैरे.
आलाय का रजिस्ट्रेशन नंबर?
हा, रजिस्ट्रेशन ID आली.
मला ते प्रूफ पाठवा किंवा कॉल करा मला, मी सांगतो तुम्हाला काय करायचं.
हा, चालतंय.
हा, ठीक आहे. आणि हॅलो, ते तुम्ही सर्टिफिकेट आणि हे ऍड केलं का तिथं तुमचे ट्रिप
Yes, sir,
प्लॅन?
केलं.
हॅलो, ऑलरेडी युजर मॅन्युअल दिलेलं आहे तिथं. 1-2 मिनिटं, मला एक आता कोणाचा तर मेसेज आलेला आहे की सर इन्फॉर्मेशन एक्सप्लेन करा काय भरायची. तर एक सिंपल मी सांगतो तुम्हाला 1-2 मिनिटांमध्ये. एक तुम्हाला NSS युजर मॅन्युअल दिलेलं आहे ऑलरेडी, एक PDF फाईल दिलेली आहे. पहिल्यांदा तुम्हाला दिलेल्या लिंक वरती क्लिक करायचं आहे. क्लिक केल्यानंतर तुम्हाला एनरोलमेंट 2021 म्हणून एक लिंक आहे, मेनू आहे तिथं लेफ्ट साइडला, तिथं क्लिक करायचं. त्यानंतर न्यू रजिस्ट्रेशन वरती क्लिक केल्यानंतर पार्ट 1 जो आहे तो पर्सनल डिटेल आहे. पर्सनल डिटेल सगळी भरायची आहे. आणि पार्ट 2 मध्ये कॅन्डिडेट, आणि इथे सिलेक्ट करताना आता हायर एज्युकेशन जो असेल ते तुमचं हायर एज्युकेशन काय असणार आहे? ज्यांचा डिप्लोमा असेल त्यांचा डिप्लोमा, ज्याचा 12th असेल त्याचं 12th, ठीक आहे. आणि सिलेक्ट NSS अपीअरिंग इयर, आता तुमचं NSS चं पहिलंच वर्ष असणार आहे, ठीक आहे. SY ऑल स्टुडंट, यू आर हॅव्हिंग द फर्स्ट इयर ओनली, ठीक आहे. आणि सिलेक्ट युनिव्हर्सिटी काय असणार आहे तुमची? सोलापूर युनिव्हर्सिटी, सोलापूर. अँड इन्स्टिट्यूट नेम, सो हिअर द इन्स्टिट्यूट नेम इज कॉलेज ऑफ इंजिनिअरिंग पंढरपूर, नॅशनॅलिटी इंडियन. हा पार्ट 1 झाला. आणि पार्ट 2 मध्ये तुम्हाला ही सगळी डिटेल्स भरायची. पार्ट 1 आणि पार्ट 2 झाला तुमचा हा पर्सनल डिटेल मध्ये. आणि पार्ट 3 मध्ये तिथे एक त्यांनी विचारलेलं आहे की फॉर टेकिंग ई प्लेज ऑफ माझी वसुंधरा, क्लिक ऑन द बिलो प्रोव्हाइडेड लिंक, ठीक आहे. तर तिथं पहिल्यांदा त्या लिंक वरून सर्टिफिकेट डाउनलोड करायचं आहे. तुमची सगळी माहिती पर्सनल डिटेल भरल्यानंतर यू नीड टू डाउनलोड द सर्टिफिकेट, राईट. अँड आफ्टर डाउनलोडिंग सर्टिफिकेट, डाउनलोड केल्यानंतर तुमच्या पर्सनल मेलच्या गुगल ड्राईव्हला ते अपलोड करायचं आहे. लक्षात येते का सर्वांच्या? हॅलो, एम आय ऑडिबल टू ऑल?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
ओके. हा पहिलं सर्टिफिकेट डाउनलोड केल्यानंतर गुगल ड्राईव्हला तुमच्या पर्सनल मेलवरती अपलोड करा आणि त्या गुगल ड्राईव्हची लिंक तिथं पेस्ट करायची आहे. प्रोव्हाइड गुगल ड्राईव्ह लिंक फॉर माझी वसुंधरा मित्र ई प्लेज सर्टिफिकेट. त्याच्या खाली बॉक्समध्ये ती लिंक पेस्ट करा आणि लिंक पेस्ट करत असताना त्या लिंकला व्ह्यू टू ऑल हे दिले का ते तुम्ही चेक करायचं आहे. ठीक आहे. आणि त्याच्यानंतर सेकंड तुम्ही काहीतरी 2 झाडं लावलेले आहेत किंवा ट्री प्लांटेशन केलेलं आहे त्याचे 2 फोटो काढा जिओ टॅग्ड. जिओ टॅग्ड फोटो म्हणजे काय? की तुम्ही ट्री प्लांटेशन केलेलं आहे. सपोज यू हॅव डन द ट्री प्लांटेशन, सो टेक द फोटो ऑफ दॅट ट्री प्लांटेड. जे 2 झाडं लावलेले आहेत त्यांच्या बरोबर तुमचे 2 फोटो घ्या आणि ते फोटो ही गुगल ड्राईव्ह वरती अपलोड करा. आणि ते फोटो घेत असताना जिओ टॅग्ड फोटो म्हणजे काय? तर मोबाईल मध्ये ऍप्लिकेशन डाउनलोड करा जिओ टॅग्ड फोटोज आणि तिथं जिओ टॅग्ड मीन्स तुमचं लोकेशन आलं पाहिजे त्या फोटोमध्ये किंवा डेट आणि किंवा लोकेशन असलं पाहिजे. मग ते लोकेशन असलेले फोटो पहिल्यांदा गुगल ड्राईव्ह वरती अपलोड करा आणि त्या गुगल ड्राईव्हची लिंक इथे पेस्ट करायची आणि आफ्टर दॅट सो फिल द नेक्स्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन communication details. So in that enter your valid mobile numbers and email ID and after that click on the registration button. Your procedure will complete and after completion of this registration process, so one more link I have given, so that is the after completion of registration process, take screenshot of that page and upload it on the Google form link. So in the notice I have given one Google form. So click on that Google form, fill all the information related with you, right? त्या Google form मध्ये काय आहे? एक just 1 minute, I am opening the Google form. Your mail ID, full name of student, your full name, you write surname, first name and middle name, class, roll number, category, gender, blood group, mobile number, Aadhaar number आणि NSS appearing year. SY BTech all students are appearing for the first year only. NSS appearing year first. And registration number. After doing the registration on this site, so you will get one registration number. So write the registration number in this Google form and upload the screenshot of the registration. So whatever the screenshot you have taken after completion of the registration, so upload that and submit it on the Google form. And after submission of this Google form, so just you send me a message. So fill the form, please check. So I will check it accordingly. करता येईल ही प्रोसिजर. जास्त वेळ लागत नाही. 2 मिनिटांमध्ये होते. फोटोज तुम्ही कसे मॅनेज करायचे ते तुमच्या लक्षात येईलच. एनी क्वेरीज? हॅलो. Voice is not getting clear. Your voice is not getting.
सर कंपल्सरी आहे. कंपल्सरी आहे.
It is not a compulsory, but those who want to participate in the NSS, so they can fill this form.
बट ही कॉलेज चालू झाल्यावर स्टार्ट होणार आहे का ऑनलाईन?
आताही काही ऑनलाईन ऍक्टिव्हिटी असतील अँड डेफिनेटली इफ यू वॉन्ट टू इफ यू आस्क टू मी, सो इट्स माय पर्सनल अँड हंबल रिक्वेस्ट टू यू ऑल, प्लीज पार्टिसिपेट इन सच काइंड ऑफ ऍक्टिव्हिटीज. ह्या ऍक्टिव्हिटी मध्ये तुम्ही पार्टिसिपेट व्हा. डेफिनेटली दिस विल हेल्प यू इन युअर करिअर. एक नवीन काहीतरी एक्स्ट्रा ऍक्टिव्हिटी म्हणून तुमच्याकडे रिझ्यूम मध्ये ऍड करण्यासाठी होतील आणि तुम्हालाही बऱ्याच गोष्टी शिकायला मिळतात यामध्ये. ठीक आहे. काही प्रॉब्लेम असेल तर माझा नंबर आहे सर्वांकडे, मला डायरेक्टली कॉल करू शकता तुम्ही. सो आय रिक्वेस्ट टू सर, सर प्लीज कंटिन्यू युअर सेशन. So if you are having any queries, so you can drop the message to me or you can directly call me. Right. So thank you for giving your valuable times. Thank you. Okay, sir is giving such valuable suggestions to you. Please all of you follow it regarding NSS.
Okay, fine. Next we'll start. Okay, one more question I forgot that one of the student is asking. A very nice question, a very appropriate question. Now I'll explain that. So actually, I forgot that question. So this question, yeah, this question. So why founder has given the name as 8085 microprocessor and 8086? Very fantastic question. Again, this question also I have to add it in that list. That question number 9. So question number 9. All of you come to my topic, microprocessor. So one of your friend asking a fantastic question. That is, observe this question. I'll make it as a guide. Uh, just a second. So here, yes, this question also I answered that time. Here come to the group. That is microprocessor. So here in this, so that is I think this question. Yeah, this question I already asked, but I forgot it. Just I downloaded it. Okay, I will answer it here. Okay, dear students. So in this, see, there is a one important question, that is question number 9. Now I added in the list. So why the microprocessor we call it as 8085 and 8086? Very important, very interesting questions. So dear all students, if there is a, we have to name. See, please, all of you, am I audible, everyone? All of you concentrating on the topic?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay. One more question. Important question from your friend. Why we called microprocessor as 8085 and 8086? Why not other number or other name? Very important. Okay. So this is the basic things we come to know, right? So as per my answer, I answered that time only with this text. So same. In the previous, at olden days, whenever the inventor is going to be started to implement something on the microprocessor, that time at the beginning he can use with 4-bit. That is the naming convention started with 4-bit. 4-bit in the sense how he can design the first number is he can design 4. That is indicates the 4-bit, and remaining bits are filled by 0. Remaining bits are filled by 0. So totally they have made it as a 4 bits, and the first digit is total number of bits it indicates. So in such a way that he is get started with the 4000. What is the meaning of 4000? It is a 4-bit. 4 is the number that indicates total number, that is 4 number. So 4-bit, and remaining places he make it as zeros. So totally it becomes a 4-bit series. So and in that last one he make it as a x. X in the sense what? That starting number is 4000. It may be a 4000, 4001, 4002, 4003, 4004, like that it keep on going. And here in the first 4 signifies that it is a 4-bit system. It signifies that it is a 4-bit system, and the series begins starts with initial number is 1, 1, 2, 3, like that. 4001, 4002, 4003, 4004. Totally there is a 4 bits, right? 4001, there is the first one, second one 4002, 4003, and 4004. Like that, he is started as per the bits capacity of microprocessor. He can started. He has his entire effort to work on the microprocessor, and he starts to calling 4000 in that time. That is the history of 1978, 79 at that time, below 1980. And after that, what they will did, this 4004 bit is maybe going to be less spaced. Maybe a not capable phase. In that time, what he will do, the instruction set of 4004 was quite limited. It is not sufficient. After that, then upgraded version was numbered, that is 4040. So what he did, that 4040 is there, no? Just last 2 digits. Last 2 digits he can swap. Instead of 04, he make it as 40, and it becomes 4040. So upgraded version was numbered as 4040. How it comes? It comes from 4004 only because this is the limited. That's what he makes swapped, replace these two, exchange these two positions, and it becomes a 4040. That one he called it as 4040. In that those days it may get convenient. After some more days, this 4040 number is also not get satisfied in the microprocessor. That time what he called again, make it as a double of this. So what is double of this? Double of this means what? 4004. He make it as a double of this 4008. All of you get understood. Very interesting concept. So that is 4004. He make it as a double because of limited capacity in this bit, and he started to 8 bits. That is, when they made it as 8-bit microprocessor, the double wide 4004 was the 8004. It double of this. Okay. So from this again, what he made, again what this 4040 is there, no, in such a way that again he make it as a double. 4040 was the 8080. So how the name is comes 8085. Very interesting topic. So now it gets into 8085 at the beginning of that inventor, whatever they have to named on the microprocessor. After that, 8080, whatever he had to specify, again he bit changed to 8085. 8085 means the last bit of zero, whatever the last bit of zero, that one is going to be 5, made it as 5 because that is the 5 volt we are using. So in the 40 pin diagrams, at the pin number 40, all of you observed that we have to use 5 volt. That is a 5 volt we have to use. That's what in the 8080 again he is made it as 8085. Very interesting, right? So in such a way that finally they called it as 8085 microprocessor. So very easy how it comes. The name is comes depends upon the capacity of the bits. Started, they have to starting with 4 bits. With the 4 bits, that is 4001, 4002, 4003, and 4004. They have to start it at the beginning stage. After that, it may get limited. So if it is a limited, what he did, he make it as a double 8-bit. Instead of 4-bit, he is taking a 8-bit. In the 8-bit, again he make it as a double. In that time, it is 8008. And because of 08 is not capacity, they have to reverse it into 80 instead of 08. So finally, it becomes 8080. After that, at the last bit, we are going to be use a 5 voltage power supply. That's what finally he called it as 8085 microprocessor. Am I clear? So in such a way that they have to put the name to the microprocessor, that is 8085. So after that, you may get confused again 8086. So in the 8086 again, what he made, he get a new version of 8085. In that 8086, as the features of 8086 and characteristics of 8085 you observed, 8085 is a 8-bit microprocessor and 8086 is a 16-bit microprocessor. So in the 8085, instead of 5, that is 8-bit microprocessor, that is instead of 5, he used 6 because that is a 16-bit processor he is used. In 8086, next version of 8085, he can use it instead of 8-bit, 16-bit processor he used, and next the number was 8086. That last number instead of 5, he made it as 6. So like that, the name is given to the microprocessor either 8085 or 8086. So very interesting. Who are asking this question? Really, I'm thankful to you. I'm appreciated at last. So because of you today, all of you understood why 8085 and 8086. So please, all of you say him to thanks. Say him to thanks, all of you. Okay. So in such a way that you have to getting, and later on some also 80186, 801286, 386 also there in the unit number 7 and 8. So those also they have to coming with some reason with 1, 2, 3. That is just new version at the middle number. At the middle number, new version it will comes up. So in such a way, they have to name microprocessor as 8085 and 8086. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So all of you cleared this? Why we call it as 8085 and 8086? It is based upon bit capacity. Whatever the inventor, the implementer, they started work on this microprocessor with the 4000 4-bit microprocessor. So I think I cleared. So again, I will resend you this one. Again, I will resend you in the group. Okay. So now I'll go to the group that is microprocessors. Okay. So here again, I will resend same with the question number 9. Microprocessor. Okay, fine. Use this second one. Microprocessor with the question number 9. So I think I cleared all the doubts. Okay. So like that only every day we are going to keep on studying. Automatically the subject become a very easy. Now I am going very slow. It's okay, fine. So now I will start that actual subject, your second unit, that is unit number second. So again, yesterday's whatever I covered, again I will repeat it. Again, I'll start everything from the scratch today because some students may not understand yesterday's. So with the notes, whatever I shared with you, with the notes I have to explain all the things. Okay. So fine. I think your unit I get admitted again. Okay. Okay. Now, dear students. So these are the features. Beginningly, these notes already shared with you yesterday. Just you scan along with me whatever I covered. So first features in that I have to cover buses. In the buses, 3 types of buses is there: address bus, data bus, and control bus. These buses already we studied in first unit also, as in the 8085. Same we have to use it in 8086 also. Address bus is to carry the information, and data bus is nothing but data or information, and control bus is nothing but what it will do. It will controls both data bus and address bus. As example, I given you your bus, that government bus, right? That maybe conductor is a controller, and data is nothing but that is all the passengers, and address is nothing but that is bus driver. Driver is going to be you. Okay, you we had one example I given
Hello,
you.
sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, your screen is not visible.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I make it as pause. As I forgot. Okay, forgot to make. Okay, fine. Uh, yes, now.
Yes, sir. Now it is
Yes, sir.
visible.
So why you not said already I fast on 5 minutes? Okay, that's fine. So why we call it as 8085 and 8086? Are you clear? Are you clear? We are all student.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So again, we will start with our actual second unit. So again, I'm at the beginning. I'll start today. That is with the features. Yeah, that is the first one. Features is bus. In that, data bus, address bus, and control bus we studied. And next one is the pipelining. So in the 8086, all the instructions are executed one by one on another. Serially, that one we have to say as per the instruction. It is a pipelining. So next one, that is it is having a 2 operating mode: maximum mode operation and minimum mode operation. There's a big topic is there in the in next lecture. I will explain you this maximum mode and minimum mode. Okay, so there is a 1 hour lecture I need on this. I'll explain this whenever that time comes. So next one, the 8086 has 256 interrupts, but in the 8085 it is having only 5 interrupts, that is trap and RST 7.5, RST 5.5, and RST 6.5, and one more, that is interrupt acknowledgement. But in this 8086, it is having a 256. That also I'll explain in upcoming lectures. Again, it takes 30 minutes for the explanations. Okay, this is the one feature. And next more feature is the 8086 provides a memory bank in the sense what? It is having a huge memory storage capacity compared of 8086. Why it is having huge memory means the compared to 8085, the 8085 is a 88-bit microprocessor, and this 8086 is 16-bit microprocessor. So it is a double capacity of 8085. That's what we have to say. 8086 is provides a memory bank. In this, the entire memory of 1 MB megabytes is divided into two banks of 512 KB and 512 each. So out of 1 MB, 1 MB in the sense how much KB? That is 1024 KB is equal to 1 megabytes. So you make it as into two parts. How much it becomes? 1024 divided by 2 is nothing but 512 KB. So that much capacity, it means that double capacity of it means that double capacity of that 8085. That's what we have to say. It provides a memory bank, and the bank are called lower bank even and higher bank odd. So all even numbers we call it as a lower numbers we call it as a even bank, and higher number we call it as a odd bank. That is the two categories in that banks we have to use them. So after that, the one more features of 8086, it supports the memory segmentations. So memory segmentation means what? Segmentation means the main memory, the main single memory, we make it as into a different sections, different parts, and we have to use it for different tasks. For that purpose, we have to make a segmentation of main memory. That one is supports by 8086. Why it is supported by 8086 of segmentation means it is a 16-bit microprocessor. That's what more memory is available. So if for the task we have a need only 1 KB of memory means we have to use only 1 KB, make it as a 1 KB memory of segmentation, and we have to use accordingly as per our task. So in this segmentation means dividing the memory into a logical components, and also here memory is divided into 4 segments. There may be a n number of segments, but here in this there are maybe a 4 segments. What are 4 segments? Yesterday, as we said in the architecture. So see, these are the segments in the architecture: ES, CS, DSS, DS, and IP. These are the segments. So those are nothing but that is CS means core segment, DS means data segment, SS means stack segment, and ES means extra segments. Here, extra segments, code segments, and stack segments, data segments. This is the internet protocol. IP is there. Okay. So in this way, these are the segments we have to make it as a single memory, but it is not possible in the 8085. So that's what 8085 is not having a memory segmentation, but it is available in 8086 because of 8086 is a 16-bit memory microprocessor. So this is the segmentation one more features of your 8086. And at the last, the 8086 has a 16-bit data bus. 8085 is a 8-bit data bus, but here it is a 16-bit data bus. That is nothing but 16 means what? 2:16. 2:16 input and 2:16 output ports are present in the 8086. That is the second main 7 features. What are 7 features? There is a 16-bit bus and supports the memory segmentation and provides a memory bank, and it supports the 256 interrupts, and also it has 2 operating modes, a minimum and maximum mode, and in this it supports the pipelining, and that is the buses. So all these clear notes I prepared. Just you go through these notes. All the 7 points also very much I have to explain here. Just you go through this text. Okay, whatever I explain now. So now I will go through the architecture. That is architecture one more times I have to explain you now, because some students may not understand yesterday's. At the beginning it may happen sometimes. Once you have to stimulated with this subject, later on upcoming classes automatically you are get and understood. So again I will repeating yesterday's lecture whatever I covered. So okay, so in the architecture, that architecture, entire architecture is related to that is memory only. Okay, I make it a small size to visible to everyone. Yes, again I will make bit small. Okay, so this is the architecture. So in this architecture 8085, so almost whatever the rules are obeyed by architecture of 8085, all are obeyed by this 8086 also. But this much features are extra. This much features are extra along with 8085. That's what 8086 is more popular nowadays. So in the memory interface, so this is the entire memory. So as already we said, this architecture of 8086 is a two main sections. One section is from this dividing line above section, and one is, so this dividing line is makes into a two section. So that above section we called it as bus interface unit, that we called it as bus interface unit, BIS, and the lower section we called it as executable unit. So in the bus interface unit, here we have to using one summation, this gate symbol. That one question, whatever he asked. So this is for arithmetic and logical operations. So whatever the operations is done by this different segmentation of memory, what are this different segmentation? That is ES stands for, if anyone want, you have to make a note down. ES stands for extra segment. ES stands for extra segment, and and CS stands for code segment. CS stands for code segment, and SS stands for stack segment. Stack memory purpose we are using stack segment, and DS is stands for data segment. DSE stands for data segments. Almost all your practical sessions, that data segment and code segment are very essential, very important. These 2 points you have to make a note. CS means code segment, DS means data segments. Always you have to start with data segment in the microprocessor. As you in C programming, you starts with header files, right? After that, global variable declarations. But in the microprocessor, you starts with data segment, whatever data you are going to be used, and next whatever you start with the code, that is code segment. So CS code segment and DS data segment, these two parts are having a very main role in the microprocessor. So one more time I'll explain. ES in the sense extra segment, CS in the sense code segment, SS in the sense stack segment, and DS is in the sense data segment. And this is the internet protocol about the communication between your first section and second section. Nothing but bus interface unit section to executable intersection. We are going to be doing the communication, that is through the internet protocol IP. Okay. So this is the, all of you understood this section. And this one is for arithmetic and logical operations. Whatever we will do, manipulation with this memory, and that memory output we have to go to memory interface, that interface to the outward of the microprocessor, and also some of that output we have to give into instruction stream, that is with the 6 byte perform queues. So what are the 6 byte? Byte 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the 6, that again memory segmentation way, we have to transfer the information or data, and that is again going to communicated with your execution.
Some students are in waiting room.
Yeah. Hello.
Some students are in waiting room.
Okay. Okay. 4 students are in waiting room. Yes, I got admitted. So because friends are joining late now, because I am busy. I am, मेरा ध्यान पूरा वो explanation करने में होता है, so better you have to join within the time. Okay, fine. So in this, so this entire thing is nothing but that is a bus interface unit. Very simple. Just in the bus interface unit, you have to make it as a different segmentations you have to study: extra segment, code segment, stack segment, data segment, and entry protocol. And that output comes whatever you given to your memory interface, and some of the memory you have to do with a different 6 bytes performance queues, and that is 1, 2, 3 different 6 here we have to made it as. And this segmentation we connected with your execution unit, and also that all the output of these different segments, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is given to your control system to controlling the whole system. That one you have to given to it here. So next one, I'll move to second part, that is execution init. In the execution init, you have to use some registers for the storage purpose. So there are totally 4 registers you have to use it. That is A register, B register, C register, D register. Here in the 2 rows, A, B, B, C, C, D, D, along with H in first and along with L. H in the sense it is a high nibble, that is a high bit of A register, and L in the sense that is a low bit of A register. Like that, B, H means high bit of B register, low bit of B register, CL, DH, DH, DL. Okay, so H indicates high bit and L indicates low bit. So A, B, C, D are nothing but a different registers which is used in a pairwise: AH, AL, BH, BL, CH, CL, DH, DL. Sometimes instead of AH, AL, we have to make it as a AX. X indicates that is either H or L, high or low. Like that also we have to indicate AX, BX, CX, and DX. And remaining again, SP means we have to use the stack pointer. What it will do, the stack pointer in microprocessor, that is to holding the address of another variable. Purpose we have to use the stack pointer. And one more we have to use BP, that is the base pointer. Base pointer is the main where you are going to be started to hold the address of another variable. Whichever is going to be hold it first, that one is a base pointer, and later on that all are remaining stack pointer. So and one more, that is SI. Here it is a SI. That SI is nothing but source index. Source index means where the data is you have to transfer or move from one to another. Where it is actually transferred from, that place we call it as a source, and where it is starts, that one we call it as a source index. So that is nothing but SI. And one more, DI, that is a destination index, where actual data or information is going to be transferred to a particular destination location index. That is destination index. So all these make you at perfect. Just 1 or 2 lines you have to get explain it. All these 4 register with a higher nibble and lower nibble, and stack pointer, base pointer, source index, and destination index. So in these things you are going to be explained in the section of execution init. So along with that, again, arithmetic and logical init, it is also same as whatever you used in bus interface init. That is, arithmetic means all the arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and mod operation is going to be performed with this arithmetic mode. And that logical init operations in the sense logical and, or, XOR, XNOR, not, NAND, NOR, get you, whatever the performance, you have to go through these sections, that is arithmetic and logical inits. So from that you have to go to the output sections. So these are the along with this arithmetic, whatever operands is act, that is used by the operands and do the performance, as well as that 9 flags. Flags is maybe either it is 0 or 1. With what are 9 flags? Carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, 0 flag, parity flag, index flag, overflow flags, whatever, all those flags also it is explained. Okay, so in this way, again, one by one, these explanations now we will start. So this is the notes. I'm clearly declare that 8086 does 2-stage pipelining. Its architecture is divided into 2 units, that is bus interface unit and bus execution unit. That's what they call it as 2-stage pipelining. So in the bus interface upper part, whatever I explained, that is, it provides the interface of 8086 to other devices. It is to making a interface with the other devices as this point, memory interface. So and it provides with respect to bus cycles. This means it performs various machine cycles such as the memory read and write operations to transfer data with memory and input output devices. That one is going to be do with the bus interface unit. and also it performs some following functions. What are those? It generates a 20-bit physical address for the memory's access. So in bus interface, it generates 20-bit physical address, and also it fetches instruction from the memory. It fetches instructions from the memory, and the data transferred to and from the memory as input and output to the input and output, and also it will support pipelining. As already we know that 8086 is the main features of pipelining using the 6-byte instruction queue. So in this 6-byte, this is a 6-byte instruction queue. It is supports the pipelining. So in the byte queue, there is one on another, one by one, right? So this one only we have to say it is a pipelining. Actually, the meaning of pipelining. So and also in the segmentations. So in this segmentation part, that is first one is CS register means CS means code segment. In the code segment, it holds the base segment and address for the code segments. And also it all the programs are stored in code segment. It is a multiplied by 10h to give a 20-bit physical addresses. So there is one physical how to calculate the physical addresses. That time you are going to use this code segment register. So and also I'll make it a bit big. Okay, now it is clear visible. Yes, fine. So and in this code segment register, it cannot be modified by execution and instructions except branch instructions. So that is the one specialty of this code register. So next DS register, that is data segments. In these segments, whatever you are going to be do the manipulation of the data in the memory, that holds the base segment address of the data segment, and it is also multiplied by 10h. But initial address of this data segment is 10h to give the 20-bit physical addresses of the data segment. And also in this data segments, for example, if the started address of 4321 means the DS is multiplied by with the 10, then it becomes a 43210. This much capacity of starting address we starts with and ending address of this data segments. So same way, and in the stack segment register, it holds the base register of segments, and it is called as stack segments only. Means it is a manipulation of main memory in the microprocessor, that is stack segment. So and the last one, that is the extra segments. Whenever out of these three segments extra we need, that time we have to use extra segments. It holds the base address of extra segments. Okay, so this is all about these the register whatever we use. So next one, instructions pointer, IP register. Last one is the instruction pointer. So in that instruction pointer, it is used for the internet protocol purpose, which is a 16-bit register. Data transformation is capacity 16-bit, and it holds the offset of the next instructions in the code segment. So here in this, that is used for offset of next segmentation of the code segment. Whatever the last stage of the code segment is there, that is carried with our instructions pointer. So in the address next instruction is executed as, that is CS means code segment with the 10h plus IP. IP is nothing but instruction pointer, and CS is nothing but there is a code segment with multiplied by 10h. That is the whole formula of instructions pointer. So here in the instructions pointer, that is implemented after every instructions byte is fetched. After every instruction byte is fetched by the instructions pointer. And whenever the branch occurs in the instruction pointer get modified with the new value, So next one, that is the generation of address circuits. So in the address generation circuits, the bus interface unit has a physical address generation circuit. We call it as because it generates a 20-bit physical addresses using the segment and offset address using the formula. So this is the one formula how we are going to be calculated. So next we will solve some problems also on this formula. The physical address how we are going to be calculated, that is calculated by segment address. Segment address means what? That is the segment stack, means segment address into multiplied by 10h. H in the sense that is the hexadecimal number. So the segment address we have to multiply it with 10h, and we have to add that is the offset address. We have to add that is the offset address. All this we will prove it in the practically in the lab sessions. So just to understand that how to calculate physical address, the physical address is calculated by segment address into 10h plus addition of offset address. Like this, we have to calculate our physical address. In the lab sections, we have to find it this solution. So in next one, that is a 6-bit prefix cube. So this one, this section, that is a 6 bytes prefix cube. So in this clear explanations I given here, in that it is a 6-byte first in first out RAM. 6-byte first in first out means why? We have to use pipelining in the queue. How we have to use first in first out or last in last out. Other way also you have to talk. That is, it is a 6-byte. Some students are waiting. Okay, I admit it. Yes, fine. So in this 6-byte, that is first in first out RAM used to implement the pipelining. So that's the pipelining means first whichever is going to be inside, it will come out first. So in that fashion it will work, and that's what we call it as 8086 is the pipelining. Okay, but it is not possible in the 8085. That's what we don't say 8085 is a pipelining. So after that, fetching the next instruction while executing the current instruction is called pipelining. Okay. So in the bus interface, it fetches the next 6 instruction bytes. That's what we have to make it as 1 to 6 in the diagram architecture. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a 6 segmentations. That's the bytes we have to mention it here. So and then the execution removes instruction from the queue and execute them. So whatever drawbacks of that abnormal is there, that one is going to be removed and executed. That is helped by the 6-byte queues. So here in the queues is also replied refilled when at least 2 bytes are empty as okay. It's fine. So admit. Okay, I admit it. So again, that pipeline fails when the branch occurs as the prefetched instructions are no longer useful, and
Sir,
hence
screen is
screen
not visible.
also goes off. Just a second. Maybe network issue. Yes, now it's visible.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So in this way, hence, as soon as the 8086 detects a branch instruction, it clears and discards the entire queue. So it means that unwanted entire queue is going to be discarded. And now that next 8 bytes from new location are going to be fetched and stored in the queue and pipelining continuous. So this is all about your 6-byte prefix queue. So in this way, that is the pipeline, and it is non-pipeline is showing that non-pipeline processor in that 8085, because 8085 is a non-pipeline. That's what in that F1, E1, F2, E2 like this we are going to be set. But here the data is not going to be purely transmitted. But here in the pipeline processor 8086, that's what 8086 we have to say pipelining, and 8085 we have to say non-pipelining. So in the pipeline, that is F1, we have to transfer the data in a pipeline way, one by one, one by one. That's what there's a loss of data, loss of information is going to be avoided. So that's what we have to use pipeline concept. So this is entire about bus interface units. Next, I will move to the explanation of execution in unit. Next, I'll move to the explanation of execution unit. So here execution units. So in this execution units, you have to use it that queues that is to persist the instructions from from the queue in the bus interface units, decodes and execute them. But here, whatever the queue is going to be executed by the interface unit, that one is decodes and execute in the execution unit. And it also performs arithmetic, logic and internal data transfer operations, as you already aware of that. And it sends the request signals to the bus interface unit to access the external modules, and also it operates with respect to T states. That T states means what? Clock cycles. The main components of the execution units are the main components of execution units. We will study now one by one. That is general purpose register, as in the list of architecture. So these are general purpose register, whatever A, B, C, D, H with L, and stack pointer, base pointer, source index, and destination index. Now we will go through it one by one. That is general purpose register are nothing but AX, BX, CX, DX. So X in the sense what? Either it may be a H or L. H in the sense high, L in the sense low. So it may be AX or AH or AL, BH or BL, CH or CL, DH or DL. So X in the sense that is general. Either you may use H high or low. So and these are the available for programmer for storing the values during the programs. So these all the registers are used for to store the values, and also each of these can be divided into 2 byte into two 8 bits. Means two 8 bits means what? That is the 16 bits registers such as AH, AL. One this is the AH higher nibble, that is and AL is a lower nibble. 8 bit plus 8 bit total it is a 16 bit. That's what 8086 is a 16 bit. So AHAL or BHBL or CHCL, DHDL like this to 8 bits. And every register also have a specific functions with a different storage capacity of the functions. So AX register that is 16-bit, it means that it holds the operands and results during the multiplication and division operations. So these are the AX which you can hold the address of arithmetic operations, either it may be a multiplication or it may be a division operations. And also all input output data transfers using in and out instructions, which is used regarding AL and AH, or generally we call it as AX. So and it functions as an accumulator during the string operations. And also the BX, next one is the BX register, that is also a 16-bit register which can holds the memory address in the indirect addressing modes. So the addressing modes are comes in the next topic. I will explain you. So this BX register is used to store the indirect addressing modes, and the CX register which can holds the count of instructions like loop, rotate, shift, and storing. String operations all are done by with the CX registers. And the next one, DX register, that is used to hold the 32-bit value with AX during the multiplication and division. So and one more that is used to hold the address of input ports in the indirect addressing mode. So in such a way that we have to use all 4 different registers, general purpose registers, AX, BX, CX, and DX in the executions unit. So next we comes to that is a special purpose register. So this again you have to look into the diagram, that is in the diagram these 4 are general purpose registers A, B, C, D, and SP, BP, C. These are the special purpose register. Now I will go to the special purpose register. In that special purpose register, that is a SP stack pointer. What it will use? It is also a 16 bits address, that is the holds the offset address of the top of the stack. That's top of the stack address of 16 bit it can be holds. And next is the base pointer, which is can be holds the offset address of any location in the stack segment. So it is the main function is any location in the stack segment. And also the source index, that is a it normally used to hold the offset address for the data segment, and it can be used for other segment using the segment already, because it is the source index is going to be captured. And last one, that is the destination index in the special purpose register. So this is also a 16 bits, and it can be normally used to hold the offset address of the extra segmentation at the destination side. So in this way, all four special purpose registers and all four general purpose registers we have to use it in the architecture of 8086. So next, the last topic that is comes ALU. So ALU, you know that that's the arithmetic and logical units. It has a 16-bit ALU. It performs 8-bit and 16-bit arithmetic and logical operations. And also these performance is going to be operation with the operands. So in that operand register, that it is a 16-bit register used by the control register. So and also to hold the operand temporarily, so it is not available for the performance. So again, the instruction registers and the instruction decoder, what we used in the 8085, same we have to use it in this section also. So that is nothing but in the fetches of an operations code opcode and from the queue into the instruction register. And also that instruction decoder decodes it and sends it to the decodes means what? Whatever we have to send the information, that is converted into machine language. And from the machine language, we have to get that is a decoder, coder and decoder. That is done by the instruction registers. Okay, and instruction decoder. So next one is the flag register. This is the last topic of your execution unit. So in this, that is a flag register. So these are the totally 9 flags we have to use it. So now I'll go and explain that 9 flags. So these are the 9 flags we are going to be used it here. So in that flag register, we have to use totally 9 flags. And these flags are 2 types, 6 status condition flags and 3 control flags. So out of 9 flags, totally 6 status control flags are there, and 3 are just control flags are there. Status condition and control flags. So these status flags are affected by arithmetic and logical units, and that control flags are used in control certain operations. Control certain operations and changed by the programmers. So like that, they have to made it as total 9 flags divided into 2 groups. That is 16-bit, 6 status, and 3 control. Okay. So now in the entire 16-bit queue, in a particular position of these flags, we have to use it. The first one is used for carry flag. Second one is the parity flag. Third one is the auxiliary carry flag, and fourth one is the zero flag, and next one is the as sign flag, SF means sign flag, and trap flag, TF, and that is interrupt flag, IF, and direction flag, DF, and overflow flag, OF. Okay. So now I'll go to the point carry flag, first one. So in that, either you have to going to transfer the carry to the most significant bit. If it is 1, you have to transfer. If it is 0, you don't transport. It means that no carry it meaning. So while doing the arithmetic and logical operations, this concept is very, very important. That's the flag concept. So if it is 0 means no carry, then no need to transport to the MSB. Directly have to do the operations. If it is a 1, then you have to transport it to the MSB and you are going to do the operations. Okay. So and in the next one, there is the parity flag. Either parity means you are going to be check either it is a even number or it is an odd number. If you have to getting an output flag as a 0, then you say it is an odd number. If it is 1, then you say it is an even number. Okay, that's just going to be a flag checking of parity flag. So and next one is the auxiliary carry flag. In that, carry from the lower nibble to higher nibble. If it is 1, then you have to transfer carry no lower to higher nibble. If there is no carry, then no need of carry is going to be transferred in the 0th conditions, either 0 or 1 condition of auxiliary carry flag. So and one more, that is the 0 flag. So if the result is 0, then it indicates that 1. Whenever it is high, 1 means high, then the result is 0. Other than the result is 0, then it indicates a 0. That is a 0 and 1. Result with 0 and no result with 1. That is the 0 flag. So and next one we come to the point, that is sign flag. It is going to be find out the sign that given number is sign, that is either positive or negative. If that is a 1, 1 indicates that is a negative numbers in the MSB 1, that is indicate negative numbers, and if it is 0, that is a more significant is the positive numbers. So for the zero, we don't use any symbol, and for the one means it is a negative number that is indicated by sign flags. And next one, that's a trap flag. So it performs the single stepping. Either it is going to be a single stepping or more than steps are going to be need for the execution. If it is a single step, that one indicates that is a single step execution, and zero indicates that is a more step execution in that trap flag. And the next one is interrupt flags. So in this 8086 totally you have to use 256 interrupts. So in that all the interrupts, if the one stands for that is the enable of interrupts, and zero stands for that's the disable of interrupts. Whenever the interrupts is need or not. Interrupt means what? That is some abnormal conditions. If there is a abnormal conditions is occurred, that indicates that one means some interrupts. Otherwise, if zero means there is no abnormalities, it means that it will disable the interrupts. Okay. So next one, that is a DF in the sense direction flag. So auto increment and auto decrement. If one indicates in the flag of direction that is auto increment, and zero indicates that is auto decrement. These two are used for the string operations. That is, direction flag is only used for the string operations. So now the last one, that is the OF overflow flag. Whenever the data or the information is going to be exceeded over the limit, that time it shows the one in the sense that overflow is occurred. That overflow is occurred, and zero indicates that no overflow is occurred. So this is the uh, overflow flag. So totally I explained carry flag, parity flag, auxiliary carry flag, zero flag, sign flag, trap flag, interrupt flag, direction flag, and over flags. So all this, just I given this one diagram. So individually you have to explain by your own one by one in one, two or three lines each flags. Whenever that condition flags is zero or it is a one, in that condition, what it will happen? If that flag is zero condition, what it will happen? If it is one condition, what it will happen? So in such a way that you have to give the explanations. Either it may be a half phase or more than half phase, you have to use it. So this is entire things of your architecture 8086. So dear all students, today also I have to repeat extended lectures one day. So I think today's I get cleared all of you. So in some of the students in their mind, they are saying difficulties, they are get made difficult, made tough. So that's what again I made easy to you with clear my notes. Okay. So dear students, what you will do today? So just this architecture of 8086, you go and study in the home minimum 2 to 3 hours and make a list out like that. Whatever I listed today, you asked questions like that. You have to make a list out yourself and you have to ask question to me and get answer from that questions. Okay. So today's topic just architecture of 8085. I have to explain the flags. So now come to the architecture of 8086 diagram. So this flags at the end I have to explain. So in this I have to explain all the segmentations and all this 6 byte prefix Q I explain, and control systems I explain, and these are the general purpose registers I explained, and these are the special purpose registers I explained, and arithmetic and logical unit also I explained, offer and signed flags. So entire things of 8086 I explained. Dear all students, still you have any doubts, please you raise the voice and ask the questions. Okay, made questions. So just for 2 minutes, I will take your attendance. Please, all of you respond me. Just for 2 minutes. So I'll take attendance of all of you now. So please recall the notes, whatever I shared with you, whatever I covered today. Recall the notes and just you have to ask the questions. Is it okay? Just wait for all of you. I'll take your attendance. Arthur Despondé, please. You save your number with your number. Arthur Despondé, because we are get confusing with you. Arthur Despondé, you save your name with your rule number. Who is that?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Otherwise, you are missing attendance. Arthur Despondé, please, can you tell me your rule number?
Sir, 36. I have updated this.
A section or B section?
A section.
A section 56.
36, sir. 36.
36.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. I'll note it. So see, if any students like that, please you save your name as a rule number. Okay. Otherwise, you may lose attendance. So okay, fine. I got collected. So dear all students, like that, I have to make you easy. Please, you more concentrate on my class, and for attending my class, you be me. You also give me a cooperate. So as me as well as you all together, we have to make success in this subject of microprocessor. Please don't feel bad about the subject as a tough. Okay, I will make you easy. So today's entire just I explained you architecture of 8086. So now onwards I will move slowly. Each and every corner points we have to explain. And today what you will do in the unit of second, just you study architecture of 8086 and entire clear explanation also I'll give you in the notes. So go through it. Wherever you not understand, again please you raise your voice to asking that questions. Okay. So anytime, any of your emergency need, you have to contact with me. Otherwise, at the evening, 6 to 7 every day, I am free to answer you, free to do chat with you. That time you have to do the communication. So even single doubts, even fraction of doubts also, don't keep with you. You please get clarified whatever doubts is occurs. Okay, students, from my side at the level of best, I will transfer each and everything, whatever the knowledge is need about microprocessor. So okay. So thank you one and all to attending my class today. So please go and study about this subject. Please create more questions on this subject and ask me. So thank you. Very nice day for you. All of you. Uh, I'll wish you a very happy Dasara to each and everyone. Very happy Ayudha Puja to each and everyone. Thank you, one and all. All of you now give your attendance. Yes, all of you give your attendance in the chat box and please leave the meeting. Take your rest for 15 minutes.